Hello. Now, I'm off on holiday next week and it's been a while since I've had one. So it'll be nice to get away and take a break. So I need to get some bits and pieces for that. But I'm also going to get some shopping for the next week. Brilliant, I'll need this for later. Half-price cheesecake. Right, so I need some shampoo and conditioner because I'm all out. It's not for the holiday because most hotel chains supply their own, or you get those little mini bottles. And if I go to an establishment which doesn't have one, I'll just take them with me. I have to do that to save weight in the case. So I don't need shampoo for the holiday itself. But look at all these flavours. There's apple, blueberry, raspberry, cherry. Surprised I don't have a strawberry flavour. Oh wait, they do. We'll need some of this. Right, so that's done for another week and that'll keep me going until I go away for my break. Right, that's the shopping done. I can now put it all away when I get in and that's done until I get back. Right, so why vlogging, you ask? Well, it seems to be a popular trend right now, and on one of my test videos, I suppose, I decided to choose a subject which was quite boring, and that was my international driver's license for an upcoming holiday. Now, that seems like one of the most boring, bureaucratic topics there can be. So I chose that because that was what was ahead of me. So I picked that and made it as interesting as I could. Now, if I can make that reasonably interesting, I should be able to make anything interesting. So, yeah. Now, the reason I think that vlogging has really taken off quite a lot in the last couple of years is because the technology is so accessible. Cameras have shrunk down and got better quality. I mean, if you think about it, 20 years ago, you didn't have cameras which were this size. You could fit it in your hand, it could do full HD resolution or 4K if you've got a better camera. Now this thing was 200 quid. I mean, even when it comes down to the size of what you're recording your videos on, it's literally the size of my fingernail, you see? Now compare that to what used to be in a video camera. You used to have one of these. They started off as full-size VHS tapes, then they gradually got smaller. Then they went digital, but still on tape, and then ever-expanding memory card sizes at that size. If you had put this camera on a film producer's desk 20 years ago, and that was only 1997, so it wasn't that long ago, that was the year Titanic came out, this would have blown them away. full HD resolution, cards that can film hours and hours of footage in super high quality of something you can fit in your hand. And then there's the batteries on the things. These things, lithium ions, the things you have in your mobile phones and the things that are starting to make their way into electric cars. They can store so much power in such a little space, and they're getting better every year, and it allows you to record 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 hours worth of record time in such a small space. I mean, that is incredible. So filming on that camera now, this is the Osmo Mobile, which I introduced in the last video. Now, I've had a couple of ideas. I want to put the RX100 onto this, but it's not designed for it. So I want to find out if there's a way. Right, so my first idea is to try and put a phone into it and then swap it out for the main camera. Now, if I take out the phone while it's in mid-use, will it? I doubt it'll work, so it doesn't seem to. I'm wondering if it can sense the mobile nearby. No. Okay, so that clearly doesn't work. It knows the phone is in the holder. So that moves me on to my second idea. Remember this from earlier? Super glue. Right, so I've now just removed the block from a shoe mount. These are designed to connect microphones and any accessory to camera equipment. What I'm thinking of doing is connecting the shoe mount in the right place on top of the Osmo, so the camera sits on top of that. I can't even maneuver it, it's stuck already. Right, so that's more or less where I was hoping to put it, and it's pretty much on top there. But if it doesn't work, it's probably also a good place I can put a microphone. It will turn with the camera, but that would be quite useful too. So this slides in there. I wouldn't recommend doing this because if you're tipping it too far forwards, too far backwards, you might overstress the motors. So if you want to do a time lapse slowly on the spot, it should just be able to do it. But tipping it backwards and forwards, it's gonna overpower the motors and send it stupid like it's just doing now. I'd say it's half successful. It can be used, but very delicately. So I'd say that was half successful. I don't know whether I regret putting the shoe on top of it or not. But if it's level and it stays perfectly level and it's moving around slowly, it's okay for short periods of time. If you move it too much forwards or too much back, it overwhelms the motors and it just goes stupid. So this is quite heavy to put on top. I'll try it with a microphone just to see if it's any better. So all I do now is draw a box around myself so it can identify me, and will it follow me around with the microphone on top? It seems to be working. Yep, can't lose it. Fantastic. Works really well with the microphone, but not so well with the camera. Oh well. Right, so like I said earlier, I am off on holiday soon, so I need to pack, or at least I need to pack so I know how much everything weighs. Travel adapters. Travel lock. Now I need to weigh it. Got some of these travel scale things. About 16 kilograms according to this. Here's some more average scales. Right. Yeah, 15, 16 kilograms. I'm well under. Excellent, I'll take more with me. So yeah, it looks like I'm well under on the allowance. I can add a few more things and push myself closer to the weight, because that was sort of the bare minimum of what I wanted to take along with me. Looks like I'm good to go.